Hello everybody, and welcome back yet again to the challenge campaign Advance Wars 2 Black Hole Rising. We started in Orange Star, and we've done so much. We've gotten an S rank, an S rank, an S rank. You get the point. We did get an A rank here, but as I said, S rank. But you know, we've been getting through all these S ranks, and I think now, finally, other than obviously the group mission, which we then reverted, this will be the mission. Like, we even, not that one. We even did Showstopper with an S rank. But I think now it is the time that we will actually not get an S rank for a mission, and it will not be a mission that I will be attempting later. We are doing The Hunt's End, which is the ending of the Yellow Comet arc. Allies will join forces in this final battle. Work together to destroy the factory pipe. They've come this far? That can only mean... Ada, explain yourself. Who's there? Hawk, you quiet little bird. Don't sneak up on me like that. You're behind schedule. What have you been doing all this time? Well, we hit a teeny weeny snag and things got delayed here and there, but that's not a problem. We'll be in control of this country soon, you have my word. Ada, do you understand what my presence here means? If I win here, there's no problem, right? That's correct, isn't it? If you win. At last, the enemy factory. If we claim victory here, we can drive the enemy out of our homeland. Then let us begin! Sir, the Commander-in-Chief of the Orange Star Army is here. Commander Kanbei, I'm so honored to stand in your presence. Commander Nell, at ease, friend. Yellow Comet welcomes you as always. Very well, I'll get straight to business. I want to propose an alliance in this battle. The Black Hole Army is a threat to to Yellow Comet and Orange Star alike. We are very grateful with Yellow Comet and Orange Star alliance. With a blah blah blah. Black Hole will suffer a swift defeat. I almost said shit. So this map is essentially just the Kanbei Max Fest.
Let's roll.
The main point of this map is essentially that one side has to beat the fuck out of the pipe, the other part has to essentially be able to deal with some of the units that come out, like submarines and stuff, and battleships, but then otherwise they just literally just need to survive. It is I who shall deal the final blow.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna break Black Hole like a twig. It's hard to remember the Orange Star name, like voices. Essentially, there is, like, actually now some annoyance here. But the map overall plays pretty much the same. The only real difference is now, that there is not, like, actual just shit here, which really makes this map more annoying than it has to be. But other than that, we actually do have kind of good lines to fight upon. And you can see that as much as just the initial fight itself. We'll build basically just 3 infantry immediately. And then Max, as I said before, the simple goal of Max's side is essentially just to build up a force and then be able to beat the frick through that. So that's it. And then Ada is obviously just annoying. I do think this mission is one of the more over-tuned missions of the campaign. The fact that a medium tank will basically immediately start trying to fuck you, with the added threat of just a battleship immediately, is a little bit too over the top, I would say. Like, it's not something that is necessarily needed to make this a challenging map by any means of the imagination. They could easily not have those things, and this map would be basically just as hard. But yeah, this map is extremely difficult for multiple different reasons. But most of them just come down to money. And then if you're not playing as Kanbei, then it's damage. And survivability, because you need that. Which is why, if you ever see anyone play this mission, they'll pick Kanbei. And then we're actually going to save up our money. And then likewise here. The other annoying thing is that they just immediately have a submarine up there. This mission is basically just designed around the idea that you're just gonna get fucked and there's not much you can really do about it. Which is really annoying. I kind of wish that they wouldn't go so gung-ho. I understand lab missions are lab missions and they're meant to be hard. But this game has showed many times by now that they know how to make balance without making it feel bullshit. And I do believe this is maybe like the first mission where they kind of make a bit of a slip up. The fact that this mission is so overtuned is just a bit too crazy, honestly. I would say most people would agree with me there. But as always, it's Advance Wars. Overtuned is kind of like the name of the game half the time. And for now at least, we can kind of be okay. But we will need a lot more of a presence very soon. I guess a cruiser is what you want to build first in this situation then. Man, it just sucks that they get a battleship so fucking early. How much is a cruiser? 22 basically. How much do we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we really can't afford much, so I don't think I'll buy anything again. Yeah, there's a lot of basically doing nothing in this mission, and it kind of annoys me, because in the next lab mission after this one, canonically, the next one actually is pretty good. I feel like it works really well. So it's kind of annoying that for the first kind of lab mission you get, it's like this absolute shit show. But then as soon as they finish this mission, it's like, oh, we know how to competently design a lab mission again. And it's kind of like this weird, like, wait a minute, but your previous one was so bad, how is this one now good, kind of thing. You kind of just have to wait again. Now the question is do we actually build... you know, a cruiser? Because if we build like a Neo tank or something, we can really fuck them up here. And I do believe that that is maybe the better option here. Okay, so the city here is the safest spot. Because, yeah. We'll move this here because I know that they're gonna try to attack. And so we have enough money for that. So we have enough easily. So we'll build an artillery now, which means we could have done it a few turns earlier. But it's fine. Yeah, so essentially the annoying thing about Max's side, right, is that you get this lander, but you're not going to be able to keep it at all. So it's kind of like, what's the point then? And if you do a lot of damage somehow, it's just another battleship and another submarine. Like, the hard mode fucking version of this this mission is actually very hard, and I think it's gonna. That's why I was saying it's most likely gonna be the first time where I actually don't succeed in a mission. We'll go here. And then we'll just start beating down as much as we can. Yep, and then we'll build a Neo tank to just say fuck off, as I like to say all the time. Okay, and then after that, I think we'll just end for now. We want to save money. So ordinarily it looks like we would be fine. How much is transports? 6 move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, no, it's just you. Yeah, you basically just get this to have it die. Welcome to Advance Wars, where we're totally not evil to fucking units. I think I might just stand up for this mission. A statue of me on every corner. I can see it now. Now close your eyes. This won't be pretty. I don't even know if that's the actual line or not, but whenever I go to read it, it's already finished by that time. Okay, thank fucking God. They're not going so foolhardy. Which is very much needed at this point. Whew. We'll go back here. We'll build another infantry so we can combine it with that one to repair it. And then otherwise we'll just beat the fuck out of this. Man, I fucking love playing as Kanbei. He's so fucking good. Okay, so that now helps with that entire front. And hey, we have a lot of units now, so that bottom area should be fine for a bit now. Surprisingly, he didn't actually go for terminating me so quickly. So lucky us. And then the next one will also be another tank and infantry. And we'll prepare the next one, which will also be another tank and infantry. Whew, we have one more turn before all hell breaks loose. And we have a battlecopter coming. Great. But as you can see, for now at least, we're fine for a little bit. And essentially this mission, when it comes to the this side of it, it really comes down to pain and suffering. Okay, this could just one-shot. It didn't, but it could have. And yeah. And then boom! The death of that unit. And then as I said, we'll be fine for a little bit. We actually... No, we will still be fine, because even if they produce something big, we have a lot of firepower there to kind of disarm it. Now, the thing you'll see that will make you say, well, how are we going to beat this? Is the simple fact that there's something called math in this world. And it takes time for us to get money with max. And that's why I hate the early game battleship, because it kind of just puts you... I think at this point we've honestly like maybe lost, because we just didn't realize that, oh yeah, the battleship is just going to fuck us on turn 5, and if we don't, like, whatever turn, and if we don't just prepare for that outcome immediately, we get fucked. And that's what I kind of dislike about the Advance Wars 1 campaign, is every single mission in Advance Wars 1 was designed under the pretense of make them restart 50 times. Which is the worst way to design a game. Because it just means that nothing fun is going to happen. It's just going to be tedium. And when your game is designed as just tedium, it's never going to be good, well designed. There's never been like a super tedious mission in a video game, and you're just like, oh no, yeah, no, it's super fun though. Like when the unit just cucks me for 50 turns, no, that's what I want. Like, it's never happened in the history of the world. Just so then we don't have to go too crazy. And then so we can just get our units back online. And then we can build a cruiser of our own, so we can start this. How much? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, we can move the key. Okie dokie. Samurai Spirit is the only power you want to be using in this combo. Makes sense. Oh yeah. Like, as you can see, we still don't really have enough for a bomber yet. And yeah. That's the problem of this mission, is if you just don't have a bomber, you lose. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, if we position no unit, we can guarantee a bomber next turn. Okay. This is also another one of those missions where it's just completely unfun to play. There's a lot of those in Advance Wars 1, but honestly, in Advance Wars 2, they hit the mark so good that when you go against a mission where it's kind of like, fuck you, it's really out of nowhere. Just because of otherwise how well balanced this game is with its missions. Funnily enough, we're actually going to have to sacrifice this anti-air almost immediately. But that's pretty much fine. We can even just build another anti-air. We'll just do that. There we go. And now we can start capturing this base. Which, as you can see, will then allow us to you know, beat up this area way more. Which it would actually be incredibly funny, because I don't think I've ever really seen anyone have this happen, where the bottom front is the front that's more successful. Thank God. So this will kill this, but we can then kill it on the next turn and then be fine, essentially. Otherwise, we just end. And that's the thing that's really lame, is the supporting CO has to be max, essentially, and also they don't really do anything. One thing that is good is that if it, like obviously that bomber isn't doing it, but you can actually get a really helpful AI, which is like an AI that basically just waits, like that battleship. Yep. Thank God I prepare in advance. Okay. So essentially at this point we're in a really nice standing for ourselves. And we definitely will be using Kanbei's Super CO power. So, we may as well just use it now.
Allow me to show you my strength.
You fought admirably, my foe. Now allow me to show you my power. I do love how he's using, I don't remember the name, but because I just know the Yu-Gi-Oh version of Triple Tack Talent. Fuck yeah. Cruiser on sub action, something you never see. Also, we had to pop a Super CO power. We have 50% increased firepower, and only then were we able to get like 120. On a trade, yet again, that's meant to be like super one-sided. There we go. But now that we have that forward base, things are just in general are way better for us. We'll be building another anti-air and then ending a turn as good old Kanbei. That does just mean my excitement, because we're now going to be able to do so much fucking bullshit. Oh, it feels so fucking good to actually be able to, like, quote unquote, let loose. Yeah. But yeah, essentially, you just want to build up a bunch of, really strong, like, bombers and maybe some fighters. Oh, man. The flavor of the week is going to be pounding because of what these people are going to fucking take. I realized that I wasn't fast forwarding. It's also funny to see that, yet again, the AI is kind of just like holding itself back a lot more. Also, the funny thing is submarines just have so little fuel as well. Also, I think that they positioned themselves not the best. Look at that, 149% damage, Jesus. That's what you like to see. I like how it's just one bullet, yet it like destroys an entire fleet of like fucking planes. Like the head cannon obviously like has to be then that like the one bullet ricochets off of like every single fucking unit there. So we attack with our healthy one. Oh my god, we just one-shot it. I literally just didn't think we would one-shot it. I forget how strong Kanbei is. We don't want to fully commit. POV. I guess we'll just move forward now. I do think at this point we want to save our money on, like ships, so then we can help with the actual assault on the, places here. Like, part of me is saying, like, if we capture this, it's actually really fucking good for us. So I think we will. Welcome to the hard campaign, where you do things you never thought you would. Yep. Funny thing is we can now just do that. The other great thing about this scenario is I honestly think you just need to make one lander with like 2 infantry and then you're basically fine. We will want to make more so we can capture these properties here as well as, you know, 1, 2. We can also shoot on this one, which is the least impactful one, but it's still something to consider. We're building the lander now, by the way, so then we can kind of just move immediately. The bomber that Max has is going to be zeroing in on that unit. So essentially we'll go 7 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Kill that. And then we'll be gunning for this battleship. Jesus.
Delicious.
Look at the terror on your face. It's delicious. That's the one thing that's annoying, is he just says delicious. Literally, how much money would you have to pay for them to say one sentence? Like, it angers me when the one thing that should always be voiced is not voiced. Like, that's the point of, like, partial voice acting is meant to make it so then when there is voice acting, it feels way more impactful. But in this game, a lot of the time it doesn't get to feel impactful at all because it kind of just exists. Oh, that's actually really useful for us then, because that means we get to shoot it down almost immediately. I was really concerned about that, but now I'm not. Okay. Oh, well, even doubly so. They're like double fucked up. The 1 HP fighter isn't going to be doing jack. Yeah, I think we just killed this tank with these infantry. Yeah, that's funny. Good old combat moments. A little bit of damage. Yeah, this was a waste. We'll do that so it has something to fire upon, and then essentially we'll make a, I don't know. We'll find some way to be able to combat it. Well, no, we already know how we're going to combat it. It's just a matter of when. There we go. The only annoying thing is the freaking submarines, which basically means that you can't, like, fucking make any unit. But that's fine at the end of the day. Okay. We can actually make a transport copter to transport the final thing over. Because when I put the tank down, I basically am saying I'm gonna fuck you. Like, you're just dead. I'm gonna, like, fuck you up. Because I can put it here. Like, put it here. Or something like that. You know, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put infantry here. Put tank here. They shoot on the infantry a little bit. Then I bring my tank in and then destroy it. And then the other infantry I bring over will be fine. And then, yeah. Like, yet again, as always, it's like not every mission is like, oh, well, it's kind of fair because, you know, whatever. But it's kind of that still pretense of bullshit where it's like, oh, well, it's fair for as long as you can have it be fair. Because there's going to be a moment where where it's not fair anymore. And that's when the game becomes annoying. And where it really comes annoying is when there's fucking 50 battleships everywhere. Oh, right, that's my... Actually... Yeah, no, they're not even going to be able to do it. Did that. Yeah, this transport literally can do jack shit right now. However, talking about things that can do shit, though. Neo tank. Okay. Get the frick out of this artillery. It sucks, but it's just something we're gonna have to do. Oh wait, no. Doesn't suck. Because we can actually capture this one. The reason why it was gonna suck was because we weren't gonna be able to do anything, but we found a way to be able to do something. I love being totally not zoned out by fucking battleships. We're just gonna build a submarine and just say fuck it. I wish you could buy them submerged like you could in Days of Ruin. I feel like whenever I talk about Advance Wars, half my shit is just, I wish you could do X mechanic they brought in Days of Ruin. Because they just brought in so many good fucking mechanics in Days of Ruin. They really looked at like the more competitive side of Advance Wars and said, okay, how do we fix this? There we go. Massive chunk of damage. Honestly, we didn't even need to do that. That's funny. We're gonna be saving up for another bomber at this point. But yeah, we can definitely make use of the tank. Oh god, more fucking bullshit. Okay, they only did like a small amount of damage, which makes it a better situation to be in. Really, the only thing that's annoying right now is that rockets. It's interesting that they're... Oh my god, that battleship. It just existing is fucking enough to be a problem. Well, first off, we can actually do that. And that. Yeah, fine, we'll do this trade. The problem right this second is, what is the most effective way to take out the group that's in front of us? I think killing these guys is a really good trade for us. Because they're gonna get their CO power like very shortly anyway. We'll give ourselves a turn of reprieve. Of bullshit. Well, from bullshit. And then yeah, we'll end turn. Okay, now. Okay. So now, the good thing is we can start capturing more shit. And the battlecopter can God, just being a massive cunt all the time, aren't you? We'll just go for the massive hit here. Okay. Come to me, Sky Daddy, give me the pain. It only hurts for a moment. So it's gonna hurt a lot more because fuck you, it's a lab mission. What's interesting is if you can really cut him off for money, he becomes way less of a threat. Like if you can actually capture the airport, that also really helps, because half of the reason why this mission is annoying is because he's going to be spamming air units on a front where you can't really like easily defend from them. It's also very interesting the way he attacked there. That's a fucking weird trade, but fair enough. Well, we're gonna pop it anyway.
Prepare yourself.
Combat is here! The thing that's really fucking good about this is it just means that we can beat the fuck out of that goddamn battleship. Which is the real thing that's limiting us right now. Because as you can see, that can't actually target anything. So what we can do is simply do this. And we've basically now just fully eliminated our problem. And then here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can go upwards to alleviate this one. Only fucking, well, I guess it's a 20% power increase, but it's a massive fucking defense increase. But then we can just do this, which will make that diminish a lot more than you think. Because that's only for the right now. It is also to be said that they have basically 10% extra defense right now, on top of whatever terrain they're on. Get a little bit of damage in, and then we wait. There we go. And right now we just show our opponent what like extreme fucking bullshit is. And make them have to retreat a bit. So, yet again, we have our CO power basically fully charged at this point. All that matters is putting a tank there. Two, three, four, five. Okay. We can do this. This works. Awesome. And then all we have to do is bring another infantry along. And then yeah, we're starting to actually get a bit more of a foothold in these areas. I think this is going to be like a day 25 victory though. As soon as you are able to beat the fuck out of that rocket unit that's just always there, your army just gets so much better. But also just look at them fruitlessly trying to attack combat units here. It is pretty humorous. We'll put something on there. Well, it may be a tank of a lesser grade, but it's still gonna get the freaking work done. Okay, and there we go. No more freaking battleship. Which also means we can now make an artillery to completely say it with me now, fuck off. Which is obviously my favorite thing to say in this series. Also, Jesus, the amount of damage we're going to be doing. Literally blitzing units right now. And then we'll also just target fire down this unit a lot more too, because we just can. And it's also really funny to do it like this. And then this also gets to die. Awesome. This too. We can actually send a max transport over here now. But we'll most likely be doing it with our 2 infantry anyway. And then yeah, we'll just simply pull this up too. But as you can see, we're in a very good spot with calm-based troops. It looks a bit bad, but I can assure you we're in a good position. Also, furthermore, we'll just start our transport along. We found a blind spot. And the great thing here is we don't need to worry about these troops because they aren't doing diddly squat if I build a fucking bomber. And then yeah, for here I guess we just want to build another lander when we're done here, because we'll go to capture this one down here. Like yeah, as you can see, there's a lot. Like it feels really daunting, but at the same time, you can kind of blitz through it pretty easily. And that's the thing, is it's really weathering the initial storm, but it's also like for a lot of people, you could easily get fucked, not even by your own fault. Just because you just didn't understand how the map worked. And I do think that, yet again, that's something that they should really think about when they design a map for a campaign. Because it's more of a Advance Wars 1 thing, of just punishing mindlessly, instead of punishing with like a full-on reason to do it. Wow, that's a really weird angle. Get rid of those. Okay. Awesome. Okay. At the moment, we want it to be that we can attack with our Neo tank first. Then at this point, we're just going to send medium tanks just constantly. Okay. No matter what, our unit's gonna die. Is it worth it though for that? That's the question. I think actually beating this up is actually extremely worth it. There we go. We're now getting an actual foothold in the door, as they say, somewhere. I guess if that's the idea, we can just do this. Which, hey, means that my battlecopter attacked for nothing, but I like to think that there was a reason. Which is essentially saying that there isn't a reason, but I wish there was. Oh, well, he has a Super Zero power. He's gonna shoot down that transport in a heartbeat. Well, have fun with that. It is funny though that with those 2 bases up top, he basically just makes mechs most of the time.
A battle with me is a greater honor than you deserve.
Oh, I guess I just didn't realize that they could shoot from that far. Also, it is very funny that like I feel like because there's two like proper battles going on in this one, like it really works to kind of show that Ada can be kind of scary. But also, like, the amount of, just because he spams it a massive amount of time doesn't mean it's the most frightening thing most of the time. Wow, he actually just like didn't do anything. That's interesting. He's also getting a bunch of his money drained, which is super useful. Okay. Well, we can do that, and then we can just do this. And just start absolutely destroying that. Which is going to be super fucking useful. Actually, one thing we can do, not that one. Status. We can see how much money they earn. So they don't actually earn enough money to do too much crazy shit. So one thing that we can actually do is, just simply move down, let them build something there, and then just crush it. I think we just use our CO power here.
Nothing can stop me.
Your numbers mean nothing.
Morale boost.
I wish he had his sword. It's such a letdown. Because his design looked so fucking cool with the samurai sword, but he just doesn't have that in this version. But yeah, anyway. So, goodbye, Neo Tank. And then we just move as far forward as we can, essentially. And also basically get rid of this, because that's the only other thing that's mildly annoying for us to have to compete with right now. Then we'll just build an anti-air, because we can. We'll do this so then we can actually slow down capture, because if they try to capture, we can just slow them down. We'll build another infantry because we can. There we go. We're just gonna do this because we can. Oh, that's a mech. You couldn't really see it, but first strikes on mechs are always good. And then at this point, yeah, we're just gonna be saving up for as many bombers as we can get our hands on. So then we can just blitz through the lines. I think our bomber is actually gonna get hit. Oh, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, okay. I love how humbled his face gets from that. But also, no more annoying indirect to try to squander everything we've been doing. Also, no more fucking annoying ass goddamn battlecopter too. Like, you can definitely run, but you definitely no longer can hide. We'll do that. And then at this point, hey, you can't actually see me anymore. So, I mean... not much you can actually do. And then other than that, I think we're just going to be saving up for more shit. This is a free kill of like an actual like unit, so that's really good. It also means we'll be getting more stars. Because we do really want to build up Legacy power. We'll also bring that there. Another bomber. Feels so fucking good. The fun thing as well is we can actually just, with Max, we can actually just destroy all of these mini cannons. They don't give you a reward per se, but the reward is also just breaking them. Okay. So the fun thing could be that that cruiser could go attack. Okay, so that's fine with us. Yet again, AI cheating. They just magically knew we were there. Also, a thing that's also really funny, just the simple fighter trying to get back for fuel when that's no longer an option to it. I love the AI and the stupidity of it. Like the amount of times in this campaign where like a random fucking a random like unit has just been like, anyway, so I'm an APC, I'm behind enemy lines, and I'd like to just get through here. Don't mind me. Had to cough. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing we can do. Well, we want this to be around. Oh wait, no, we can use our lander as the bait. And then we'll just start capturing these two properties. Hey, attack this. And then hey, we can just blitz more units while we're at it. Is there truly no other fight that we can make? Kanbei battleship. Have you ever seen anyone do that? However, that is great for us. Look how much money we have. Kanbei is like the king. It's like Yu-Gi-Oh all over again with like fucking Reaper of the Cards and stuff, where they're like the attack value is like a really freaking weird like Y number.
Roll, tanks, roll.
So we'll just go and attack that pipe. We're also blocking the base. They have nothing in the way of it. So if they keep nothing in the way of it, then we just win on the next turn. Oh, I forgot about that. Damn, if we actually popped our Super CO power, we could have had 2 units side by side that they could have attacked. That's unfortunate. The second CO's units that are alive actually doesn't matter too much.
It only hurts for a moment.
I like how he's just sitting there just like, I am standing.png. Or GIF.
Sidewinder!
It is crazy though that like, in theory, because if we Super CO powered and then moved up that tank, the thing a bit more, like it is actually funny though that, okay no. I was gonna say, it's kind of funny that it gets to live. No, it did not get to live. However, yet again, the battle gets leveraged with the power of bullshit. Oh, it just straight up has no ammo too. That's funny. Well, one thing we can actually do is put something here, so then that limits the amount of shit that can actually come out of the factory, funnily enough. We'll go and beat up this, and then we can sit ourselves on the tile. Other than that, what else do we want to blow up? I think just destroying a bunch of the squishy nothing units would actually be really good, because almost all of them are really expensive anyway. So by destroying them now, it means that we don't have to deal with them later in basically like any concept. And then we'll just save up for another submarine. So we'll just build like an infantry. That's with the Super CO power. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so we're safe here. Jesus, it's just fucking mech after mech over here. Yeah. As I said, I expect like a 25-day victory. That's funny. Although you wouldn't believe it, they actually are predetermined, like what comes out of those pipes and shit. Rather, it is predetermined. So what's its range again? 2 to 6. So we can move to here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that still would not really allow us to do anything. But we can do it anyway. And that's half the point. Okay. The funny thing is we're gonna fuck them up, and they're not literally gonna be able to do anything about it. Let's start it up.
Nothing can stop me.
Because that fighter ain't gonna do jack shit against us. Yet again, it's so crazy that it's only an hour long so far. Like, it's such a huge mission. You could say it's dense. But like, as you can see, like, they don't really produce much, and they don't really have much to produce either. It really does make you kind of notice that, like, there's not really much threat in this. Like, this mission, like, I think I think the funny thing is as always, I feel like I'm doing better than I did in my, like, original kind of playthrough of everything, which is obviously funny. Also, just I love the colors. Almost all the time, the colors are spot on. That's the one we need to blow up. There we go, and then we can start continuing to blast this area here. And then hey, maybe we can you know, have them not attack. That'd be pretty cool, huh? It'd be really funny if they just chose to not attack.
Delicious.
The look of terror on your face is delicious. Interesting that they're finally doing a side slip, because you just never see them really do that. So it must just be that they like either really want the one movement, or that they know that it's better to do this now than it is to do anything else. There we go. And they just use their power, so they can't actually do anything about that. It feels good to win. And we are winning with Kanbei. Literally, he said he will do the final strike, and he gets to. That's actually really cool. I feel like most of the time, whenever anyone plays this mission, they always, you know, they never kill with Kanbei. But hey, there's always a first for everything, really. I love chipping away at like tanks with like Kanbei units because like, oh, you did 1 hit point of damage to me. How good of you. We're gonna build a battlecopter, and then we're just gonna build more infantry because yet again, we do need that score to be as good as possible. And then other than that, we'll just simply put stuff in mountains. And funnily enough, this unit as well, the fighter can't even move. It just has no fuel. So 23, and actually a better victory time than I thought it would be. Which is very funny, actually. We'll build a fighter because it's cool, and we'll build an artillery because it's funny. Lander around. Well, how much damage does that even really do? Not too much. I'm just thinking about it in a bit of a logical sense. Okay. I think we just do this, and then like just coax the thing into attacking. We'll also do this, just so then we have you know, we get to see more Max, because Max literally just hasn't done anything this mission essentially. Like they've done a lot, but also like done nothing. It's weird. Okay, Ada, your turn. Wow. Yep. Damn, they had a submarine hidden there the entire time. That's fucking crazy. That is actually fucking crazy. However, we actually get to do a lot of really fun, kooky things right now. We get to build a lot of units, which is not so funny, because it's basically just normal. However, we get to, you know, blow up a lot more shit, which is everyone's favorite thing to do in this game. But we're also going to have the rare instance of a artillery. This could even be a max artillery, for fuck's sake. Kill a battleship. Which is just really funny to think about. Who would win, guys? Who would win? And that's the entire joke. It's just who would win. An entire battleship whose sole purpose is to like fucking unleash devastation upon things. Or one artillery boy. It's like, what? I didn't even know that could happen. Well. Goodbye, Ada.
Hiss! Hiss! Hiss!
My factory, it's completely in this blasted weather. That's the problem. These clouds always conspire against me. The clouds, they do it. Everyone uploads their things to the clouds, and they don't look at me enough. Look, the Black Hole Army's retreating. Father, Sensei, we've won. That we did, and it was an impressive victory indeed. I've trained you well, Kanbei. Today's battle will be long remembered. Through our combined efforts, our common foe was defeated. I offer my deepest gratitude for your noble assistance. Yes. A friend in need is a friend in need indeed. However, we must hurry to the next battlefield. The next battlefield? Yes, the Black Hole Army is immense. Even now, they're attacking your neighbor, Blue Moon. What? Yeah. Time is of the essence, so Orange Star will be departing immediately to Blue Moon's aid. Gold Yellow Comet stands beside you. Our strength is yours. With our forces combined, there is nothing we need to fear. It is sad that Max didn't get to say anything.
Today, a chapter closes in the story of Gold Comet's history.
We S-ranked it! Obviously the technique wasn't the best, but we S-ranked it! I'm actually so fucking proud of that. So, this is going to be the final episode of this week. But hey, there's going to be a lot of PvP stuff, so there's still going to be Advance Wars content. Next week as well, there will only be 3 videos. I hope you all don't mind, but this is just so then, after next week, we'll be doing 4 episodes in the entire, basically in 4 weeks, from this week here. The entire series will be wrapped up, and then, I don't know if I really want to do Advance Wars 1 hard mode, because to me, even Advance Wars 1 normal mode can be annoying at times, and I really do love Advance Wars 2, but we'll have to see. We have the War Room Challenge that we'll be getting through at some point, as well, so we'll have PvP, this campaign, and yeah, maybe we will do a normal mode playthrough. No. But yeah, I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.